Um, I think we're here. What's going on, everybody? It's Dustin with Black and Gold Pressure Washing. We're back again for another Dustin Does the Dishes episode. Before we cook dinner, Lauren is about to be on her way home, so I need to knock these dishes out and get dinner cooking before she gets here. So we're having burgers tonight. That's what's on the menu. If you notice something different about this stream than the others, it's my mics aren't working. So I cannot get my mic for some reason. Bluetooth directly to the phone does not work with the iPhone and these mics. I don't know why. I can get it to connect, but for some reason it will not play through. Point being, the dishes might be a little loud. The sink might be a little loud. The water running might be a little loud. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Fingers crossed it's not unbearable and we'll still be able to do this episode because I enjoy doing these episodes. But usually I wear one of these mics that has noise canceling on, so it's not as bad. So with that being said, I'm going to get it going, go ahead. I'm about to get started on the dishes. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna try and keep the water a little bit quiet and see what we can do about finding like a happy medium when it comes to the audio quality, because I do not have my mics on. So unfortunately, Lauren and I need to go get those fixed. We dropped them live on the stream the other day. I don't know if anybody was in here and they noticed it, but basically I dropped the receiver and bent the jack, so the mics no longer connect to the phone for now, but that's okay. We'll get them fixed. For the time being though, my Dustin Does the Dishes streams might be a little more loud when it comes to the actual washing the dishes and stuff like that. So let me know if it's fine. But is it loud? Can you hear it really loud, Lilith? The other side, basically the other side of the sink would be closer to, as far as I can be that way. It is loud? Okay. Well, maybe I can't do one of these episodes. I don't know what I should do, honestly. I gotta get the dishes done. But I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be unbearably loud. I was thinking maybe I can, could I wear my Bluetooth headphones? I wonder if I could wear my Bluetooth headphones. You can hear me fine, but the water is very loud. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Lauren was like, "You don't need to do your dish stream. You could just do the dish." She didn't say it like that. Let me not put voices in our heads. But basically, she was like, "You got to do the dishes no matter what." And I've been like, "I can't do the dishes because the mic, it's gonna be so loud." And she's like, "It's not gonna be that loud." I knew it was gonna be loud. I know it's loud. What's going on, SOD? Appreciate you popping in here. I see you. We're trying to figure out the dish thing, because basically I do the dishes on stream. My DJI mics do not connect to the stream right now, so that is my number one issue. Steve-O is back. What's going on, Steve-O? Unfortunately, I was gonna do Dustin Does. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can talk with y'all. I'm gonna have to do the dishes the old way. Basically, I'm just gonna fill the sink with hot water, and then I'll have to rinse them one by one or something like that. But I was hoping that I was going to be able to do the dish without everything being so loud. But Lilith says it is loud. I thought it was going to be loud, so I handle it now. So I was hoping it wasn't going to be that bad. But I appreciate everybody stopping in here. I see that Steve-O's back in. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. You guys are going to have to give me a minute to brainstorm the best way to do this, because I don't want to make it unbearable for y'all on the live. But I got to do these dishes, so I need to figure it out. You like my hair? Appreciate it, SOD. It's long and curly hair. What's going on, Suicide? What's going on, Ronald? In here. We're just vibing right now. If you guys missed my stream earlier, I was just doing stuff on the computer when I had to do with the business and stuff. We had another successful live over there. I'm hoping to have a successful one over here, but I got to figure out the audio thing, so I don't really know what to do here. I don't have a new iPhone, so I don't have the USB-C plug-in on my phone. If I had that, I would be able to connect the mics no problem. The lightning port on my phone, I don't know what to do. The problem is, I don't know where else I could put you. Maybe I can set y'all, like you said, further away. Let me just find a different angle for y'all tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a different angle of the show. I'm hoping that with this angle, you'll still be able to vibe with me, but that the sink won't be so loud. Top of the coffee pot? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe over here, yeah. Let me find a little area. I got to get y'all set up in a... It's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, come back on me whenever. We'll be here for a little bit. What's going on, Mr. LSU? We're trying to figure out where to put y'all tonight because my mics aren't working. So my normal episode, I would wear a DJI mic right here and the dishes wouldn't be so loud. But I'm so close to these dishes with no mic that the water running is really loud. So I'm trying to figure out where to get y'all set up so it's not that bad tonight until I get my mics fixed. I don't know why Bluetooth will not connect on the mics. I don't know if it's some sort of like they agree not to work with each other, or if it's just like happenstance and I can't get it figured out or what. But basically, I'm trying to find a new place to set y'all up. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna find my ring light. Get the ring light and I can get y'all set up on that. What's going on, Ronald? What's going on, Jacob? Everybody popping in here. It's not too late for dinner when my lady's on their way home, so dinner hadn't even gotten started yet. We're gonna be getting started on dinner. But yeah, it ain't started yet. Okay, hold on now. Because I gotta figure out a way to get y'all. But I want to be able to still read the chat. That's the thing. So I gotta figure out how to get y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know if that's any further, though. Burger sounds good. Yeah, I'm excited for the burgers, to be honest. We honestly too, but we're having them again. I don't think that's going to be any better. It's pretty much the same distance. Let me see about over here. Let me see about over here. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. You're watching me. You're watching the behind the scenes in front of everybody. Basically, I gotta get this set up better so that we can chit chat while we do this. The dish. Hopefully, it's a little quieter over here. Still gonna be pretty loud, but you guys can see where I'll put the dish and all that. And we'll see how this goes. I'll have to look over there to see what everybody's saying. What's going on, though? Appreciate everybody popping in here. If you were on the live earlier, I appreciate you popping over to this one. But I don't know how well my audio will be picked up, but you guys are just gonna have to enjoy yourselves while I wash these dishes, and then we'll get started on dinner. So I got you a little bit further than you were, so hopefully it's not as bad, but we just gotta get going at this point. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are cleaning the dishes, so welcome to my kitchen. Feel free to hang out. Take a seat at the table. Actually, our top donators are the ones that get the seat at the table. We're going to be having burgers tonight. My girl said to do zucchini as well, so I might do some zucchini. If it sounds pretty good, that's all we can ask for, Steve-O. Usually it sounds pretty good with the mics. I'll have to get that fixed. I broke the mic the other day, so... Unfortunately, we're having to make do tonight. But we'll get it figured out. Once I get that mic fixed, the dish streams they're pretty solid on point. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in here. We are washing these. We don't have night. Why'd I break my mic? Honestly, we were just trying to take it out of the ring light that it's in right here. It's in the ring light where you guys are sitting in right now is my ring light. And basically when I took the phone out, the phone dropped and the receiver that's plugged into the jack of the phone, like the jack part of the receiver got bent. and now that it's bent, it's not registering when it plugs into the phone, unfortunately. What's going on, Rise? Appreciate y'all popping in here. But yeah, so basically it's like $19.99 that my girl said we could just order. Otherwise, I tried to connect the phone via Bluetooth, and for some reason the iPhone was not connecting via Bluetooth to the mic. Only through third-party apps could I get that to work. I don't know why it wasn't just working. I should try it on here just to see if it is. I didn't even give it a try because it wasn't a camera app, and usually that's how I test if the mics are connected. I'll just record a quick video with the camera app, and I can tell if the audio is through the mic or through the phone. And every time, even though it's paired up with the mic on the phone, the audio still keeps being the phone audio when it comes through. So yeah, basically we broke the jack. It's the lightning port of the iPhone, but yeah, same thing. We broke the jack, so luckily the receiver has interchangeable jacks, so you can change it from Lightning or USB-C. But I don't have a USB-C phone. I have a Lightning phone, so unfortunately I gotta use. I can't use it. Appreciate y'all popping back in here though. Usually you guys are a little bit closer. It's a little more intimate, but you're a little far away from the camera right now. But what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate everybody popping in here. Feel free to like the stream if you guys haven't, and also cast a vote in the poll. What do we like doing more, the dishes or the laundry? I want to see it once and for all. My girl and I agreed to split those duties, so I'm usually the one that does the dishes. But I want to know everybody else's opinion on if they like the dishes or if they like laundry better. Love-hate relationship with laundry, I'm not gonna lie. Drink some water really quick. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in. Lilith says she hates dishes. Yeah, my girl hates the dishes too. That's why she does laundry and I do the dishes. I don't really mind the dishes. I think I'm fine with the dishes for like 5 years. There's no options but to do the dishes when they pile up. If you're free and there's dishes to do, that's just one of your duties there. So cleaning sauce bottles is nasty. That is nasty dishes. Everything else I've done after that isn't that bad. But cleaning sauce bottles is just, there's nothing fun about it. All the sauces get mixed together. It's just, yeah. It's nasty, let's just say that. So what's going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody popping in here. Hey, Ronald, buddy, I'm going to have to get you out of here if you don't start leading with some super chats talking like that, bro. You'll be out of here quick, dog. What's going on, nobody? I had a much prefer laundry over dishes. Yeah, honestly, you don't have to get wet. The laundry's nice and warm when it comes out. What are the benefits of laundry over the dishes? Let's weigh them all out here. Warm comes out. Towels are easy. What else? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, feel free to drop money, nobody, if you want. Or are you talking about laundry money? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all popping in here. We're washing the dishes. You know, the chore everybody hates, apparently. The one nobody can stand. Laundry machines deal with the mess. Yeah, dishes, you gotta touch it. Yeah, that's true. And I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to hand wash them till they're like spotless because we gotta eat off of them. And I feel like you're right. The laundry, you could just put some dirty clothes in the laundry, and the laundry will get, or the machines will get them clean. That's why I told Lauren when we go to dishwasher, you can see ours is old, doesn't even work. But when we go to invest in a dishwasher, I'm getting the Ferrari of dishwashers. Okay, I'm splurging, and I'm gonna go ahead and get something that I can just put the full dirty dish, no rinse, nothing, and it'll clean it. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing it like this since I was 18, and I'm about tired of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's why it doesn't bother me that much. My grandma always hand washed her dishes, and as a family, we always offered to buy her a dishwasher. And she always said no, she liked to wash the dishes by hand, so maybe I'm channeling my inner grandma right here. Shouts out to my grandma Betty. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in here. Yo, my favorite guy, says Tony. Yes, sir. Doing the dishes now, brother. If y'all missed the live earlier, we were talking business. But today, or tonight, we're talking dinner and dishes. So, my chat and my place, and I know it. But we'll get her dialed in at some point. But I enjoy just hanging out with y'all. So that's the main reason I'm always live. No matter what I'm doing, you can see my POV. That's why I'm at Dustin POV. So you'll be able to see it whether I'm washing the dishes and cooking dinner, taking my old lady to the springs, or I'm talking business on the computer, or just pressure washing. We're here for everything, so welcome in, welcome in. If you guys are new around here, please go ahead and hit that like. Drive these likes up and get the algorithm popping. So if you haven't liked and you're enjoying yourself or just chilling in here, smash that like button, smash those hearts, and welcome in, welcome in. I'm starting to sound like a YouTuber over here. Sheesh. I need to start that Patreon or that OF so I can do these for even more money. I gotta send you an autograph, Tony. I'm famous around these parts, brother. Between these doors, I'm famous. You drop me a super chat with enough money and I'll send you a, through. Steve O dropped the super chat. Tony, if you match him and send me whatever I need to autograph, I'll get his shit back out to you, brother. Steve O is clutching the chat. My hands are wet, but I want to like that. So if y'all could like his dono, heart that dono. Thank you so much, Steve O. Much appreciated. He's one of the members in our chat, so Steve O's always bringing the vibes. Heck yeah, Steve O. Much appreciated, brother. Oh, is that so, Tony? Is that so? I think y'all might have to go band for band. I think that's what you need to do, Tony. Let's see if you'll go band for band with Steve-O. Yeah, everyone's chilling here, Steve-O, so welcome in, bro. I know you're a member, but over time you'll see that we got a couple cool regulars. It just depends on what type of stream I'm doing and what the vibe is, but we get a lot of regulars in here and cool people chill throughout, so welcome in. I appreciate you always supporting the channel, bro. I'm doing. Earlier you supported me and I was on the computer doing a thumbnail. Today you're supporting me and I'm doing the dishes, so much appreciated, bro. Yeah, Ronald, why don't you come through? You got jokes and you like to type vulgar, so come through. Yeah, I know, exactly. If he's not going to talk with his wallet, he needs to be out of here because he ain't nothing but trouble around these parts. We're fostering positive vibes around here. That's why everybody's chill. And chill, feel free to hang out. Welcome in, welcome in. Steve-O, you've been clutch today though, bro. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not a realtor, homie. I'm a content creator, so I'm just. If you guys find enjoyment in it and you enjoy yourselves here, then a donation helps you support your favorite content creators. So that's basically what the super chats and the super likes are for. Basically, if you're enjoying yourself and you enjoy the content that you're watching and you have something to give or want to support, then that's the best way to support the creator directly is through the super chats and the super likes. So that's why people like Steve-O, who are members but also donating super chats, that's why they get highlighted in the chat, because they're helping support the stream and the channel. So it goes a long way when it comes to that. Welcome in, everybody. The dishes are loud over here without that noise canceling mic. I'll have to get that figured out ASAP, to be honest. To be honest. Welcome in, everybody. My old lady should be getting off here soon, so I need to make sure dinner will be ready right away, or right as she's getting home. I usually try and time it up as best I can. What's going on? My name is... Yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy, man. Honestly, Ozzy and then Hulk Hogan got... the news got broken to me and my girl live on the stream. At first, we didn't believe it as it was coming through, but honestly, throughout the day, people started to keep saying it, and yeah, it was true. So R.I.P. to two legends, honestly, back to back too. Unfortunate, but legends never die, right? Sheesh. Start putting some plates over here. Running out of room on my little dish caddy over here. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Anybody got any dinner plans in the chat? I'm making some. I only got 2 buns left. I burned 2 buns yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. We had burgers last night too, but I like burgers and my girl likes them too, and they're easy to make, so we're doing burgers again. Maybe I'll do butter with the... Maybe I'll do butter instead of oil on the pan tonight. See if that changes it up a little. These dishes, drop a dono then, homie. If you enjoy watching me, go ahead and drop that donate. Let me see if you're a big dog. Let's see if you're a big dog. Sheesh. You like the cooking clean? You made Alfredo with white wine? Oh, that sounds good, bro. Honestly, one of the things we've been discussing is maybe doing a cooking stream with my girl and I, where we kind of like chat, or our members. Lilith chose one, but feel free for you to choose one as well. Like a recipe that you guys would like us to try on stream. And then her and I cook it live on stream with you guys watching. I think that would be a cool element to add to the channel. So if you have a recipe, I want to get you in that members only Discord. We have a cooking tab, and if you want to drop a recipe, one of your favorites or something, I'd love to cook it on stream with my girl. want to start adding over the next couple of weeks. So thought that'd be something cool to do live. Then I can get better at cooking too, because I'm not going to act like I'm a good cook at all. I'm pretty basic when it comes to my cooking, and I want to get a lot better. So even if it's like me preparing dinner for my girl on stream or something, where some nights she helps and some nights make it like a romantic night or something, just trying to play with some ideas with the chat and stuff like that. Live cooking could be good. Haven't seen much of those. Yeah, I think that's something we're gonna try here soon. I might see if she wants to do that early this coming week. So maybe Monday or Tuesday night we could plan a cooking stream if you guys are cool with that. I kind of want to bake something, but I think a cooking recipe. We have like all the proteins, so just gotta find a recipe that's based around one of the proteins. Somebody said like mustard pork chops or something like that, and that sounds good. Chicken Alfredo sounds really good too. But I want to start trying some of y'all's favorite dishes, or if you got some secret recipes you want to drop, that'd be tight too. So some of those family recipes y'all don't want to cough up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, mustard whiskey pork chops. The only thing with that one is, one, I'm not a huge fan of pork chops. It sounds good though. We don't get pork chops in our butcher box, so I'll have to hold on that one until our next butcher box, because you can select which proteins, and we didn't get pork chops in this one, but next one we order, I can get them in it. Bacon wrap hot dogs with chili. Dang, that does sound good. I'm not gonna lie to you. My girl loves her a hot dog, y'all. So any night I want to do sausages or hot dogs, she's always down. So that would be a good one. And she loves bacon, so that actually is a pretty good idea, bro. Might have to shoot me a recipe. But yeah, if you're not in the Discord too, so that we can start to have a little community too. Some of the tabs are for pressure washing related stuff, but I'm starting to create like more and more tabs based on whatever's going on. So if we're gonna start doing some cooking elements, we'll have a cooking tab on the Discord, and gaming, such as stuff like that. So we're not all talking about random stuff in one place. We can kind of separate it out on the Discord based on the niche or the topic. That's one of the nice things about the Discord, you know. I wish YouTube had another element like that. Appreciate everybody popping in here, though. Hanging out. I don't know when my girl will be home. She just sent me a message, so I didn't get to see what it said, but I'm assuming it says she's about to be on her way or she's on her way. Or it could say she's going out to drinks, or going out to get some drinks with some of the girls in the cast. Which is okay. I'll still cook the dinner, because somebody's got to eat in this house. I might make an appearance here. Closer to when dinner's ready, at least. I should do horror games. Dang, that'd be... I'm a big scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie to you, so that honestly would probably be pretty good. I'd probably be pretty freaked out and animated, I'm not gonna lie to you. Cash rules, what's going on? The house is a mess? Yeah, it is, brother. It is messy. My grandfather just died, and we took furniture that they were just gonna toss out. So we got a hodgepodge of a lot of mixed match stuff going on that we gotta kind of sort through and throw out and get out, but I didn't want it to be tossed out with his estate in the trash, so we went ahead and just took it into our house, and we just got to find places for it. So it is a little disorganized right now. I apologize for that. Yeah, no worries, homie. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. If you check out all my channels, some of my videos, you'll see a white van I actually got that from his estate, so I'm going to be using that with my pressure washing business. So it's kind of cool that his legacy gets to live on a little bit because he was a contractor slash handyman, self-employed, and that was his work vehicle. So now I get to kind of use it as my work vehicle. So it's a way for his legacy to live on. So that's kind of cool, at least. Appreciate y'all popping in here, though. I'm just washing the dishes, trying to get these ready to cook dinner because my girl's on the way home. So trying to have dinner ready as soon as she's here. We're doing burgers tonight, so shouldn't take too long. She wants me to do some zucchini too, which I don't really remember my zucchini recipe. I kind of just mix and match some spices, but I'll have to do that here after as well. Yeah, you're welcome with a seat at the table, Red. Do you want a burger? I'll have to set out another patty over here, but you're welcome in, homie. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of his last little hoorah is kind of helping me keep my pressure washing business going because honestly, Lauren's car had been giving us car troubles and we were down to one vehicle, sharing one vehicle. And it was kind of hard to run my pressure washing business while having to share our family vehicle. So the fact that I was able to inherit that vehicle from him allowed me to now be able to pool the trailer with that van, and so my Explorers, so we're not down to one vehicle as often. I still need to go get new brakes on it though before I can actually pull it. So the brakes are at like 10% right now on the van. So before I want to pull a trailer with it, I gotta go get new brakes on it. So that's what we're doing. XL says, OMG, it's the guy with the hat. That's me. You know who I am or what? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Steve-O, I wish you could come here and do my brakes, bro. Because I wish I knew what I was doing. I got a quote on new brakes for that E250 Econoline. And it's $13.50. Like, it doesn't that seem pretty expensive? Like, I kind of want to get a second quote. I feel like $13.50 is quite a bit. But it's with the Motocraft brakes and it's all the way around and I think it's drums and everything, so I just don't know what a going rate is for it, and I feel like I'm being ripped off, to be honest. So I've kind of held off for now until I get a second quote. Appreciate y'all popping in here. Oh yeah, you saw the live the other day, XL. Which one? What's going on, Tony? Appreciate everybody popping in here. We're trying to knock out these dishes really quick, and then we're going to get started on dinner here in a minute. We're getting close to being done with the dishes, to be honest. Just got a couple silverware left, and then some pans, and we're ready. Oh, I probably had the same hat on, yeah. Honestly, this is one of my favorite hats. If you said something about it, it probably is that same hat. I like this hat because it's kind of like my company logo, but it's technically our University of Central Florida, which is my alumni. So my man says I'm always doing the dishes. You missed me earlier. I wasn't doing them. I was doing some business on the computer earlier. But yeah, dish streams are one of the elements that I do on my channel. So you'll see me doing the dishes, dinner, pressure washing. What do we? I clean the bathroom. I was doing some chores, stuff like that. Yeah, I need to go fishing. I haven't gone fishing in a long time. Dishwasher is easier on the water bill, yeah, for sure. Especially because I don't cut the water off. But my dishwasher's been broken since I was 18. So I've been washing them by hand since I was an adult. And I'm about to be 30 in like 2 weeks, y'all. So it's about time I get a dishwasher. I got to... Yeah, we got a lot of experience, y'all. So we're trying to deal with one bleeding, leaking hole at a time, and our cars were our main focus. So we're trying to get those handled, and then I gotta get this dishwasher because I am tired of. Yeah, happy 30th. Thank you, Steve-O. My birthday is August 5th. So In about 2 weeks, it'll be my birthday, I think. And Lauren surprised me with a cruise. So we're actually going to celebrate my 30th on a cruise the 10th. So that'll be exciting. So big shout out to my girl for surprising me with that. She knew I wasn't going to celebrate because money's been really tight lately. So we definitely been, I've been way more conservative with what we're doing and vacations and stuff like that. And she knew I wasn't going to celebrate my 30th properly. And so she went ahead and surprised me with that. So big W's in the chat from my girl. That's when my body starts to ache. Oh no, I hope not. I'm hoping that I can keep working out and stuff and maybe try and stay in shape. Start feeling the aches and pains. It's all downhill from here, bro. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all popping in. Feel free to hang out in the chat and stuff. We're just kind of talking about everybody's life and what they're into and what's going on. And I'm washing dishes before I start dinner. So feel free to chit chat in the chat and hang out. But yeah, I might be a little distracted at some points because I'm having y'all right in front of me, but my mic ain't working tonight. So I have to keep y'all a little bit further from the water so it's not so loud. I'm also used to not having to crank my neck like this. Usually I'm looking dead on. But we'll make it work. I'm making it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm powering through. So my voice is definitely tired after these last couple of lives. I've gone live the past 4 nights in a row. I've had really good nights and really enjoyed myself hanging out and had a lot of community. But it's been really taxing on my voice for sure. My throat is dead, so usually when my girl gets home I wrap it up for the night. So I've been trying to be a little easier on myself, but not having the mic on tonight is making me strain over here. But yeah, I'm usually streaming whatever, so welcome in. Plan to hang out with me doing all types of stuff. That's kind of why the channel is Dustin POV. You kind of just watching me do whatever I do. So earlier I was doing with the pressure washing and making thumbnails and scheduling videos. Now I'm washing the dishes, about to do dinner. Sometimes I'm pressure washing, sometimes we're playing with the dog. It's all types of variety stuff when it comes to my life. So just welcome in, feel free to join, chit chat, hang out. Like the channel if you want to like it. And yeah, feel free to hang out. It's all positive vibes in here. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Roscoe, yeah, the goodest of the boys. You got me yelling his name. Late dinner must be 11. I'm going to end up eating at midnight. Yeah, Steve-O. I don't know if you were in here a couple days ago or not, but my girl is... my girl performs on stage. She's in a theater show. The show opens at 7:30 at night, and then it doesn't let out till 10:30, and then she works about 45 minutes away. So yeah, she doesn't get home until, honestly, yeah, right around 11 or so. So I do dinner pretty late, to be honest. While she's in shows, at least. They might get earlier when she gets out of doing the shows. Performing on stage. Thursday through Sunday, she's getting home pretty late. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to see the show with my mom. So my mom's coming into town, and her and I are going to go see my girl's show. It's a matinee, so it is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. But yeah, that'll be fun to get to watch her perform with my mom. My mom hasn't got to see the show yet. I saw it last weekend, but pretty fun. It's Legally Blonde if you guys are interested in what show it is. I think they have a movie as well, if you haven't seen the movie. Your wife doing the walking ghost hours to get home till 11? Oh, yeah. That sounds fun. I've been wanting to do... Everywhere we vacation, I keep seeing, like, ghost tours and, like, walk-in tours with, like, ghosts and stuff. And my girl's really big into that stuff. So, honestly... we were in New Orleans the year before last, and I should have pulled the trigger on doing one of those ghost tours. Something I should do here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. You like doing the dishes too, Travis? She gets paid $50 to $60 a tour. Dang, that's pretty nice. So she gives the tours. That's pretty cool. Where are y'all? Are y'all in the States or I'm assuming you are because you donated USD, but that's pretty cool, bro. Yeah, we've been to New Orleans and saw the walking ghost tours, but we didn't end up doing one. Tennessee, that's one of the places we actually want to visit. I want to take my girl to Asheville, North Carolina, and see the Biltmore. She's never seen the Biltmore. Tennessee's right up there with that too, so that's pretty cool, man. I appreciate you tuning in from Tennessee and hanging out and vibing with us. I appreciate you becoming a member too, man. That's the best way to support me, and it goes a long way with knowing who's down for the crew, and you know what I mean. So I appreciate it. It helps me know that the vibes are good in here. And you always bring good vibes, so I appreciate it, bro. I don't think I've ever been to Tennessee, though. My mom's been all over, but Tennessee and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And Nashville, my mom's been to, that she's always telling me we should go visit. Let's go, sister, with the NC. Sister. Okay, that's part of your name. Send a floating heart. Let's go. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the dono. Big dubs in the chat for sister. Trying to knock out these dishes and then get dinner started before my girl gets home. So that's what I'm doing here. She should be on her way home. The show let out at 10:30 or 10 really. Usually she's headed home by 10:30. Her grandparents were coming to see the show tonight, so she might be chit-chatting with them for a little bit before they all leave. Dinner's ready because she's gonna be tired. Welcome in here, sister, though. Hopefully you enjoy yourselves. We got a cool little community in here. So if you stay long enough, you'll find out that it's positive vibes in here. You'll enjoy yourself. We're just hanging out right now. But welcome in, welcome in. And thank you for that donation. Travis says now laundry. That's what you like? Is that what's... I haven't checked the poll. Usually I don't check the polls for a little bit. I see that there's 37 people that have voted in it. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what people like. I'm more of a dish guy, I'm not gonna lie. My girl handles the laundry for the most part. But I do the dishes over here. Welcome in, everybody. Dishes are more therapeutic, you'd say? Yeah, I think maybe I'm already pressure washing, so I'm used to getting like dirty clean, and I'm used to my hands being wet and all that. So I think that it's, in a sense, it's kind of more home to me, you know? I'm kind of used to already being wet and dirty. So doing the dishes ain't nothing new. Plus, it makes my girl happy that I get them done, you know? Trying to be a good boyfriend over here. Dun, 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 dun. We're almost done here. 2 spoons that are gonna have to soak longer. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I got my pan ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get the oven starting to heat up, cause what do we cook up? What do we cook zucchini at? Sliced. I cut them into like little discs, you know, What temperature on the oven for how long? Anybody know? If somebody could tell me that. It's like 425 or something like that, but I don't know. I don't know exactly. Heck yeah, Travis. We're almost done over here, and then we're going to move on to dinner. My man said 475, 30 minutes. You're trying to get me to burn him, bro. My girl would kill me if I burnt her zucchini. Something tells me you're BSing me, bro. I'll have to lean on one of my trustees to tell me. Otherwise, I can Google it real quick as soon as I finish this. Or I'll have to call my lifeline. I think it was like 425 or 450 for like 20 minutes. That's what I want to say it is. Sheesh. Welcome in, everybody. We're almost done with the dishes. We're about to get started on dinner here in a minute. We are going to be cooking burgers for dinner. If anybody likes burgers and you want a seat at the table, the best way to find your way to this table is with a super chat or a super like. So if you want to eat dinner with us tonight, then that is the best way to support us. So much appreciated to anybody that's just hanging out though. Do I season it? Yes, I do. I do a little hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff. With the burgers, usually I just do salt and pepper. I was in Worcestershire with the burgers for a while, but I gotta watch my blood pressure. I got high blood pressure to be honest. So I need to kind of watch my intake when it comes to like my sodium and stuff. So I kind of just had to dial back on a lot of the spices and stuff. I think I grew up with a household of people that use way too many spices, and high blood pressure already runs in my family. So a combination of both of those things is I should be watching what I eat before I turn 30, you know what I mean? Hey Travis, you don't have to hang out in here, brother, if you don't want to. There's positive vibes in here, bro. You're the only one killing the vibe. So if you want to see yourself out, that'd be the best way to help yourself to the. We're just all here to hang out, bro. Just positive vibes in here. I don't got you hostage. You ain't hostage. Bum, bum, bum. What's going on, Econ? You're back in. Yep, I know, that's what I'm worried about. I've always had like a fast metabolism, and then here I am, like, I know it's going to hit me at some point, and I don't want it to, because I've been so spoiled with like you could eat whatever and you'll stay skinny, and I know at some point that's going to catch up. But I've been so lucky that I've basically been able to eat whatever I want because of my metabolism, but at some point it all creeps up. I've heard the 30s is when it starts, so I got 2 more weeks to live it up good, so I might as well season these burgers pretty well. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all. Yep. What's going on, J-Dub? We're almost done with the dish. This is technically the last one that I'll probably do. Well, maybe one or two more, but I need to let these 2 spoons go a little bit longer. But welcome back in, everybody. Appreciate y'all popping in here. We're about to get started on dinner. I'm gonna be making burgers tonight, so that's what we're about to do. I think my girl's on her way home. In chat, when she was on her way home, she sent me a message, but I didn't get to read it. She might be doing her own thing tonight, but if I can time it up right, I might be able to have dinner ready right as she gets home. So, Ecom's got to go to the gym. Yeah, I need to get to the gym bad, bro. Starting to catch up. You were obsessed with pizza and burgers, all of it. Yeah, I feel that. Like for like before this year, my girl and I were doing way too much fast food and eating out, and it was just so convenient, and it was almost the same price as groceries was like eating out. So we ended up signing up for Butcher Box. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but you're able to whatchamacallit, you get all your proteins and your meats for the week, or really it's for the month at one time. So it kind of take the guesswork out of cooking and stuff. So it made us. So now we actually cook at the house a lot more. I just got to dial in some better recipes so that not everything is so bland. But I'm kind of new to trying to cook more. Like I said, we were doing a lot of eating out. I want to get back into grilling, but the mosquitoes have been so bad outside. Steve-O says check the message, make sure it's important. Yeah, I'll check it here in 1 second. As soon as this last dish is clean and I can dry my hands off, she should be fine. She would have called me other. But I will check it, Steve-O, just to make sure. Yeah, for sure. She honestly, a week ago, she got in an accident, and she knew I was live, but she called me, and like, of course, when your girl calls, you answer. But like, we kind of have a thing that she knows if I'm live, she won't call because it'll messes up the live, it freezes the live. But point being, like, she called, and I was like, if she's calling and she knows I'm live, oh yeah, I gotta go and answer this. But she ended up being okay. It was just a little fender bender, but yeah, she was okay. She was good. So she honestly hasn't had the best week, honestly, because last night she did get a ticket. She told the stream the other night. I'm not gonna lie. So if you were in here the other night, but I just spoiled the tea. She did get rushing home because I was live for 12 hours and I looked dead, and she wanted to get home to me, and she was speeding home, so she got a ticket. So back to back is what's got her pissed off. You know what I'm saying? It's the back to back because she had a perfect driving record other than literally the last week, and she got a minor fender bender where it was like a super old man, and he just immediately called the cops, but there was no damage or anything. So the cop was like, just go fight this one in court. But the other one was a speeding ticket. So back to back, double whammy. I'm driving these dishes in the sink right now. That's what I'm doing. But I think that's pretty much everything. The only thing I haven't cleaned is one more spoon. And then I'm about to get us started here. My girl might be home before I even get started on the dinner. So she might join us on the stream. If that's the case, everybody say what's up and be cool, bro, because the moderators in the chat know how to handle all the horn bags as soon as my lady shows up. So if you're going to be on quick, only way to stay is to pay the troll tax. So if we could be respectful to my lady, that would be awesome, because sometimes these lives go crazy. I'm prefacing that so people can get the troll toll. Lilith knows. Basically, the troll toll. If you want to say something disrespectful about my lady, then you better say it with a super chat, otherwise you're getting banned and you're out of here. That's basically how it works. Simple as it could be right there. Okay. just clean this cutting board, and then we are done with the dishes. I can shut this sink off, and I can stop yelling. I also want to check that message on my lady, so y'all give me 1 second too. It might pause the stream for just a split second while I read it, but right back. So nobody leave me. I'm doing the right thing, and I'm checking up on my lady. Making sure she's good. Like I said, she might, you can pay if you're going to be disrespectful. That's how it works. I'm not saying pay to disrespect her. I'm saying those type of comments don't fly in this chat and you're out of here. So it better come with some money. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let me wring out this sponge, wash my hands, and then we're ready for dinner here. What's going on, Jerome? Appreciate y'all popping in here. I don't know, drop a donation and see, brother. Let's see. Start talking with that Wally. You've been talking all night. Let's see what happens, bro. I think I got a goal of 5 super chats at $5 a pop, and my girl will do a Q&A. So if you want a Q&A with her, then you'll have to do a super chat. I think it's $25 is the goal. So if you want a Q&A, then that's the best way to get one. So that is tonight's super goal. If anybody wants a Q&A with my lady. Okay, let me drink some water and hang out with y'all now, all right? If you donate enough, I guarantee you it won't be banned. But if you come in here with pennies on the dollar being disrespectful, that's not how it works. My girl and I sang, we sang a couple of songs on the live the other day. We honestly had some people playing the troll, believe it or not. Yeah, people were paying. What's going on, Geometry? Oh. What's going on, brother? Appreciate y'all popping in here. If you guys are new, say what's up. Feel free to hang out. I'm about to get started on dinner here in a second. I gotta get everything figured out. Excuse me, with what we're doing and what's going on and everything. So let me check this message from my girl and make sure we're getting going here. Appreciate everybody popping in though. We got 15 people in here. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm about to get y'all a different angle. This ain't my best angle. I just had y'all here because I was doing the dishes and my mic wasn't working, so. Oh yeah, my girl knows about the troll toll. She's the one who came up with it, brother. She's the originator of the troll toll. Well, actually, Lilith might have coined it, but my girl's the originator of the troll toll. Oh, you're going stream to stream delivering stuff? And what did you bring me again? You brought me 11,000 tons of distilled garbage water. Hey, I need you to bring me lettuce next, Geometry. I need some lettuce because I don't have any for the burgers tonight. So if you could deliver me some lettuce, that would be really nice. Unfortunately, we are out of it. Okay. Let's figure this out, y'all. Let's figure this out. Where can I set y'all up? I gotta Here. 400,000 tons of lettuce. Let's go. Thank you, Geometry. I needed that lettuce. My girl will be happy now because she likes lettuce. And I don't have any for the burgers tonight. I didn't think I did, but I threw out. We used spinach last night, but it was about the last night it was good for. So I tossed it. Honestly, I tossed it. Check my door, he said. What's going on, John? Appreciate you popping in here. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. I don't know why it's the Wild West when I'm streams, but then when I'm doing like legitimate business stuff, it's normal vibe. So I know people like to troll, but still, it's just a different vibe depending on what time of day it is for sure. And it's the Wild West out here. I know. I know. Okay, let me get y'all set up so we can get dinner over here. Trying to get it set up right. Hey! Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate everybody popping in here. We are about to get that dinner started. Or did you just leave? Do you know if you just left? Or I got to get the zucchini going first. So let me do the zucchini and then we'll start the burgers here anyway. So that should be perfect timing. My hands are raw, y'all. Look at this. If y'all want to support the channel, the best way is to help me get these raw dogs paid for. So I need a manicure. I need a pedicure. These raw dogs are raw, y'all. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll hold off on the burgers just a little bit. What's going on, Jimmy? Appreciate you popping in. Yeah. Wasn't Jimmy in here the other day too? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're about to get dinner going. We just finished doing the dishes. I'm going to hold off just a hair on some of the stuff because the burgers don't take too long. But I need to get the zucchini cut up and seasoned. And then we need to get it laid out on a pan and then put in the oven. So by the time we do that, it should be time to start the burgers. So appreciate y'all popping in here. We're just hanging out. I see some new people in here, some new people filing in. Heck yeah, Jimmy. You're subbed, bro. Yeah, I saw you the other day too. It takes a second for my brain to click on the logo and the name. But yeah, I remember you from the other day as well, bro. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. We were doing I was doing some business earlier on the stream. So we were hanging out talking like pressure washing and content creation business, stuff like that. But now I'm kind of just doing the dish dinner. So that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. I'm gonna do the zucchini here next. I'm gonna cut it up and then we're going to season it. How do y'all season y'all's zucchini any certain way? Is there a go-to recipe y'all have for your zooks? Or is it pretty much a hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff? Because I think I usually do like onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, powder, and then sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top, which might be overkill, but that's what I like doing. Let me know what you guys do. Ecom is back. More business than anything. Honestly, yeah, I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna divide up the lives. So I'm trying to add a bunch of different elements, but not be too much of one given thing. So I was thinking like throughout the week, daily, I'll probably do some business stuff on the computer. At nighttime, throughout the week, depending on if we're doing a recipe that chat wants us to cook, or I'm just doing Dustin Does the Dishes, which was a segment on my channel before. Then it's kind of split up like that with the vertical lives. So you'll see me kind of all over the place, Ecom. You caught me on when I was doing business, but a lot of my lives are all over the place. So sometimes we're playing with the dog outside, doing, it's basically my POV just throughout the day. So I try and give people a behind the scenes of everything. So that's kind of where we're at right now. That's why you're in my kitchen and we're about to cook some burgers before. So, and she should make an appearance here at the end. But yeah, much appreciated to you earlier too, bro. You were supporting the channel. Supporting the channel hella earlier. What's the worst food I've had? Ooh, that's a tough question. Ooh, I don't like capers, bro. Honestly, like those little like salty green peas, capers, I think are what they're called. Ugh, I'm not a big caper guy. Business, as you know, but having a good work balance. Yeah, exactly. And I think that it adds an extra element to the channel that otherwise I'm not able to capture on my long form content or with sitting at a computer desk, you know? So I feel like some people like to see behind the curtains of what people are doing. So it's it's kind of just like whatever we're doing. We took chat to the casino the other night. We couldn't play in the casino. They don't let us film live there, but we took them on the car ride over there to the casino. So we do a little bit of everything, to be honest. Jellyfish soup. Dang, I've never had that. Steven says no capers. Donna says, I remember when you were streets. Yeah, Donna was in here last night. I was looking at Zillow online houses for sale. So chat was kind of deciding where we went with that on Zillow last night. So I do a little bit of everything. I want to do some gaming on stream too, but I haven't implemented any gaming yet in the stream. But it is something I want to do as well. Somebody said pressure washing simulator earlier. That might be a good like bridge the gap for gaming. That kind of blends the channel with my personal gaming adventures. So, well, once I've the weirdest thing I've had I think is baby octopus. That was a little weird, and I was young. I was a little too young to be wanting to try stuff like that. My cousin got sushi home and had that, and he dared me and my cousin, who were like, I think we were like 9 at the time, to eat them. I still don't want any of that stuff, but I do like calamari. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, take it easy, geometry. Yeah, please. I'll whatever. Whenever you come back, I'll let you know what I need you to deliver, brother. I appreciate you popping in here, and I appreciate you're my go-to delivery guy, man. So next time, I'll let you know what I need next, bro. What's going on, Justin? I don't bass fish. I want honestly, my girl and I have talked about doing some fishing on the stream as well. My girl's uncle does professional fishing offshore, but we don't really fish, and I need to. I want to. I feel like it'd be a fun element to add on the stream fishing because I've seen some people do some live fishing streams as well. So Geometry says, "Wait, when's next stream?" Ooh, I don't know. Probably either tomorrow night, or it'll be Monday. So you'll have to check back. So either tomorrow night or Monday. If you like the channel and then turn on your bell notification, it'll let you know when I go live. And if you pop in here, I'll make sure you have some sort of delivery you got to do, brother. What's going on, Steven? Frog legs, escargot, snails. Yeah, both of those are. I've had gator tail. How about that? Gator tail's a little weird. But yeah, everybody dropped the weirdest thing they've had. Let's see what we're doing. The weirdest food they've eaten. I think baby octopus is top right now for me. Let me keep racking my brain though of some weird stuff. I've eaten a fry with an ant on it when I was like 4 years old as a dare at preschool. I remember that vividly in my head. They said I wouldn't eat the fry with an ant on it. Oh, I ate that fry with an ant on it. I'm a big dare guy, so if I get dared to with the right crowd and the right price, I give in. So, Justin, fried Vietnamese worms. Dang, yeah. Gator is chewy AF. Yeah, it is. Gator is. I like Gator with some. Oh, what was it that it comes with? Some sort of like honey mustard type thing. It was pretty good. But Gator's big down here in Florida. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gator jerky, gator tail, all that stuff. Frog legs are big down here too. Say hello to Brazil. Let's go, Marcelo. Appreciate you popping in here. Shout out to Brazil. We love Brazil. Daniel said he had rattlesnake sausage. And Steven said snake. Y'all have eaten some weird. Yeah, I think the weirdest thing I've eaten is, see, I haven't even done any bugs besides that ant. Yeah. Honestly, probably that baby octopus is my weirdest thing. Gator makes fantastic stew. Dang. Might have to give it a go. We have a guy that's a local, like, I don't know if y'all have them, but like the guys on the side of the road with like honey and beef jerky and stuff. There's a guy here that like always has a crazy crowd for his gator jerky. He's like known for his gator jerky. I might have to. Y'all got me drooling now. Quail legs? There ain't no meat on no quail legs. Right? Am I wrong? Aren't bird legs like antsy? Chocolate dipped scorpions. That sounds like a dare or something. Oh, I've eaten a Carolina Reaper pepper. Does that count? Somebody was like daring us at the bar. Um, he would buy a drink if you ate the pepper. So me and my boys wanting free drinks right when we turned 21, we all ate a Carolina Reaper, which being like, does anybody have milk? We need some milk in here. But yeah, Carolina Reaper was not fun eating. So what's going on, Patricia? Appreciate you popping in here. We're about to get started on dinner. I was kind of giving it some time so that my old lady could get closer to home before I got started. I got to cut up some zucchini, get it in the oven, and then we got to season these burgers and get them on the stove. So that's what we're doing next. I just got the zucchini out. I have my cutting board over here, so I'm about to get started. Feel free to hang out. Everybody just vibe amongst themselves and say what's up if you want, and we'll get going here because she'll start to be getting close now. And zucchini takes like what, 20 minutes in the oven, something like that. So y'all got to keep me on time and temperature. If anybody could just double check the zucchini temperature in the oven for how long. If not, it's fine. I think I know it, but professional chefs in here, I could trust you. I'll relinquish my abilities. Okay, I think I get one more little skinny out of that. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in here. I ain't lying, it's back again. Soy sauce on the zucchini. Dang, that honestly doesn't sound that bad. Okay, so what we are doing is olive oil, yes. Pepper, yes. I'm doing onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and I'm gonna sprinkle some Parmesan on there at the top. So that's my current game plan with the zucchini. Hopefully that's good with everybody else. If not, I can leave it off of your plate. But if you would like a plate, then you are welcome to have a plate with us. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. What's going on, VV? What's going on, David? Appreciate y'all popping in here. Let me get a bowl. I need a bowl so I can put some olive oil. And is it oil? Do y'all say oil? Or how do y'all say it? Is it oil, or is it oil? Because I say oil, bowl, full, all of it. And it annoys the crap out of my girl. But that's part of my accent kicking in. And I also say hill. So you can't, it's hard for me to say hill. I have to like force it out of myself. Otherwise it's heel. So I say heel. I say you wear high heels. It's just part of my accent. So you guys will learn that over time. But my little accent kicks in. You don't like how I say it? Can I say beluga? All right, David. Next thing I say, he's got to come with a super chat. I gave you 2 shout outs there, brother. Okay, my hands are about to get oily here. They're about to get oily. Let me put the zucchinis in here. Get some seasoning. And then I'm going to toss it all with my hands over here. Yeah, what's going on, Chloe? You can talk to us. Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, Braxton? In Wisconsin, ma'am is mom. See, everybody's got their little ways. My family's from a tiny town in South Florida, so a lot of the way, honestly, my family's from Arkansas before that. And then they're from Switzerland before that. But point being, we got a little bit of, so some of my words, I was a city boy of my family, so I grew up in Orlando, but my family all makes fun of me for being the city boy, but they all talk way more country than I do. So some of my words slip through like bowl and hill and stuff like that, but it everybody's got their own little ways. Steve says, "Come on, get cooking." Hey, we got to time it up so that my lady's home right at the right time. So she should be about 25 minutes away at this point, so I can get cooking because the zucchini only takes about that long, and the burgers are quicker than that. So we're trying to time it up so it's nice and hot for our lady. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the stream did. The stream ends when my girl gets home and dinner's done. So unless you guys want a super chat for that Q&A with my old lady. Otherwise, I usually wrap it up as soon as she gets home so we can spend some quality time together. Because I've been yapping on stream for 6 hours and she says, wrap it up, Dustin. But I enjoy hanging out with y'all. So welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'm going to drink some water here before I get my hands all messy. My family was from Clarendon, Arkansas, if you know where that is. So, Clarendon. Hey, take it easy, Justin. Appreciate you popping by. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, what did we just put in? We put in onion powder. Let's put a little garlic powder. I need some paprika. My man says soy sauce. I'm not going to lie. My girl's a big soy sauce queen. So that don't sound that bad, to be honest. Paprika. Where's my paprika? Welcome in here, everybody. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Just seasoning these zucchinis before I get them laid out on the pan. Oh, I put way too much paprika. Oh well. That's what you get for not looking. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. It's nasty here. So, let me get the foil set up, and then we'll be ready. Okay. I love having little friends on the live, so y'all welcome in here. Welcome in here. We like having friends in here. Okay, I know the foil can be loud on stream, probably. Okay, okay. What's going on, Tony? Tony, welcome in, everybody. We're about to lay these zucchinis out as soon as I stir it. So, yep, I'm making dinner for my old lady. She should be on the way home. She might make an appearance if you guys raise enough super chats, but if not, I don't know if she'll show herself. But she usually pops in here every now and then. If y'all want a Q&A with her, that's the goal tonight. $25 and you can do a Q&A with my lady. But other than that, as soon as I finish dinner and I show you, I'm going to wrap up the stream and her and I are going to eat. And I'm going to try and not smoke out the kitchen tonight. I smoked it out yesterday. I'm going to try and not. But basically, I'm going to get these zucchini stirred up over here. And then I'm going to lay them out on the pan. And then we'll be ready to put them in the oven. So, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm getting my hands nasty at this point. So, I got oil and all the spices. And I'm just stirring them all up, trying to coat the zooks. Trying to coat the zooks. Me and my girl call them zooks. You like me more, Tony? That's okay. It is my channel. But she's one of the regular appearances on it, so you'll see her at some point. So you'll like her too. She's a good girl. I like my lady. Most people do in the chat if you're chill. If you're chill, she's chill. If you're not chill, you'll learn. There's a troll. There's a troll toll, but she likes all of y'all. She likes hanging out on the stream too, so we had a good time the other night, so. Okay. These look good. Dang, I might whip it up tonight. Look at my hands, y'all. Don't look if you don't. Don't look if you're squeamish. Yeah, Tony? We'll see, brother. You're like the fourth person that said that in the past 2 days, so we'll see. The people that are about it just do it. That's what I've learned in here, so. They don't talk about it, they be about it. Welcome in, Jesus. I seen you in here before. It is 11:41 at night, and we're making dinner right now, so we're a little behind schedule. My girl doesn't get home till late, so dinner usually gets started late. So usually I gotta find something to tie me over till then because this is late for me to eat, but. Yeah, exactly. What Jimmy said, exactly. I kind of let y'all moderate it, but it honestly, there's a lot. It's the Wild West on these lives. Some of these people are creeps, to be honest. So it's best to not discuss anything personal. A lot of these people are, yeah, basically. A lot of people are cool, though. I've met a ton of cool people and a lot of people that are in the community that are vibing, don't get me wrong. But it is the Wild West out here, so it does get kind of wild at some points. Okay, I put in the zucchinis in the oven. Timer set at, we'll do 20 minutes. I'll check at 15. Okay. Okay, we're doing 20, but I'm going to check it at 15. Appreciate anybody that's chilling, though. We are about to get started on seasoning these burger patties. I can't believe how much support we've been getting since you've donated. Like, you are literally our first donator. 3 days ago, and then look how much support we've gotten since. So it's kind of crazy how stuff happens. So much appreciated to you, Lilith. You got the train rolling and got me motivated to talk about it. I think it was kind of awkward to talk about super chats and super donos with people that are coming through. It's kind of hard to like, it's not asking for money, but it's like, if you want to support me, this is the best way to support me. And you've supported me. I've felt more comfortable with like asking for that type of support. So I much appreciate to Lilith. Yeah, what name, Tony? What was your name? I remember all my donors. I could rattle them off for you. Shout out to Ecom earlier. Shout out to Steve O earlier, becoming a member and donating. Shout out to Lagmaster, Scat. I know all my donators. They mean a lot to me, brother. So I'll know if you did or not. So drop your name and I'll tell you. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't that one, brother. Wasn't that one. Hey, next thing you send, how about it's with the super chat, or I'm gonna have to get you out of here, brother. I hate to say it, but you're fostering negative vibes in the chat, and it's just not how we roll around here. So, you can swipe up if you would like. That's the easiest way to get out of here. If you want to donate and chill, then that's fine. But I'm not gonna have a troll in the chat. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna flip these patties. And then here we go. No, it's all good. There's a ton of creators you can vibe with, bro. You're just we could tell a troll when we see one, you know. We're not dumb around here, bro. I played video games before. I played too many years of Call of Duty. I know a troll when I see one. I'm saying all you got to do is this, and you're out of here, you know? Just swipe right up with your phone, and you only got to hang out. This is more of a community for people that want to hang out and chill and foster positive vibes. So that's kind of what we do here. We don't do the whole trolling back and forth saying we're big dogs in the chat and stuff like that. So no stolen valor is what I'm trying to say. You're over here trying to steal valor from my true donators and my true supporters. So you're trying to steal their valor, and I know my real ones. So. See, now that's how I report you to my community manager at YouTube, and that's how that happens. So they basically gave me a direct support line for trolls in the live stream chat. So basically, I just got to click your name right here, and then I just got to hit this button right here. So take it easy, brother. Have a good one. And he's out of here. That was fun. That was fun. That was a fun one. Thank you for letting me do that one. What's going on, Gray? I look like Shaggy. Appreciate it. I hope that's a compliment. I've gotten that a long time in my life, to be honest. So I know I kind of look like Shaggy, especially with the long hair and the beard going on right now. A little too much beard for Shaggy, but okay. Burgers are seasoned. What do I need? I'm gonna do butter in the pan. We're going to try butter tonight instead of oil and see how that goes. Yeah, it's a curly hair. My hair is actually getting pretty blonde. I actually work with bleach, or if, I was a blonde when I was a kid. I could show y'all a photo of what I looked like when I was a baby. What's going on, Tony? Appreciate y'all popping in here. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate the positive vibes everybody's been having tonight as well, so. Oh, in the live action Scooby-Doo? Yeah, heck yeah. Hey, I'll take a compliment. I like a compliment, Shaggy. Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite shows growing up, so it's definitely one of my favorites. One of the OGs. My girl gets Laura Croft. She's gotten that a lot in the chat recently. Was Laura Croft. What am I doing? What do I need? I need butter out of the stove. Or out of the drawer in here. Y'all got me all scatterbrained now. I can see that Tony's just gonna keep making a million accounts and trying to come back in here. So if it gets too much, Lilith, it is what it is. Like some people have 100 burner accounts that they're gonna run through just to try and make a point that is no point to be made. So the second he reveals himself, I'll just get him out of here. But it might be an ongoing thing, obviously. So he seems like that type of guy. You can tell when they start talking, though. It's funny how they're all the same, though, right, Lilith? After a while, like, it's the same type of person that comes through. They say the same stuff. They act like they're going to do something. They don't do it. They're all talk. Then they, like, act like... It's just like a repeating process. It's so funny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's his little burner account. What are we making, says Graywin. Welcome in here, by the way, Graywin. You caught us at a weird time when there was a troll in the chat and we were having to get him out and he keeps making new accounts. But point being, tonight we're cooking dinner. I just finished the dishes. We're having burgers tonight. So I just seasoned the patties. I'm about to put them on the stove here. And we have zucchini in the oven. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So welcome in, welcome in. My girl should be getting close to being home too. So she will be popping in here at some point. So welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all. As soon as dinner's over, as soon as I finish cooking dinner and show y'all, that's usually when I wrap up the stream. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody. Okay. Let me cut some of this butter, and then we're gonna put it on the stove here. Okay, get this butter moving around on this pan here. Y'all see it? Appreciate everybody popping in here tonight. Yeah, let him cook. It's crazy. My girl and I were watching that stream live when that meme was coined. If you're referring to XQC, when he was cooking on stream and they were trying to teach him how to like fry some bacon, and the chat eventually is just like, let him cook. And then here we are now. It's a whole meme. Okay, when this gets down to what, 6 minutes? So 5:50, I'll flip the patties. Trying to do the math. But yeah, that was a funny stream. I'm glad you know the reference there. But yeah, I tried oil last night. I think we did burgers. I'm gonna try butter tonight and see how it goes. See if it's a little bit different. Let the patties cook. I think I want to add just a hair bit more of that. What else do we need? Anything else? We can prepare the plates. I gotta toast the buns. What do you like on your burgers? I don't have any lettuce tonight, unfortunately. What other sides do we like on our burgers? We usually do ketchup. I do cheese. Sometimes we do pickles. Lilith, something tells me you like mushrooms, Lilith. That ain't the first time I've heard mushrooms out of your mouth. My girl and I aren't the biggest fans of mushrooms, to be honest. I probably like them more than she does, but I usually avoid them too, to be honest. Sometimes I like them. Tomato sauce and cheese on your burger? Oh wait, tomato sauce is ketchup. What am I thinking? I don't know why calling it that made me think of it something else, but it's just ketchup, right? Am I a dumb American? Are you not from America and I'm a dumb American? But yeah, that's basically what I do on mine too, Gray. I'm pretty basic when it comes to my burger. You're the only one that eats mushrooms. It's a lonely place. No. Somebody else in this chat likes mushrooms, right? If you like mushrooms in the chat, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit those hearts down there. You're English. You spoiled who you were with calling it tomato sauce and not ketchup. I knew you weren't from America. You made me think I was like tomato sauce. Who ate that? And then I got to thinking, I was like, wait, isn't that ketchup? Yeah, Gray, you'll fit right in this chat for sure, brother. So welcome in. I'm assuming you're a bro. If you're a lady and you are a lady, let me know and I'll call you a lady. But much appreciated for you popping in here, hanging out. We got positive vibes in this chat, so we're just hanging out making dinner right now. You missed my stream earlier. I was just doing some business stuff on the computer, but you'll see that throughout the vibe of this channel, we do all types of stuff on live. Lilith was one of the ones that made us go to the casino the other night with my girls. So shout out to Lilith again. She's a member on the channel and she's one of our top supporters. And she's a moderator. So big shouts out to Lilith. She's one of the OGs in here. Yeah, it is smoking behind me, I'm sure. I don't want to turn the fan on because it'll be too loud for y'all, but that'll be all right. My girl's fine with it. Brandon says, let's gamble. Hey, with enough super chats, you know what I'm saying? The other night we were able to go to the casino. Shouts out to all my top donators. Much appreciated to everybody. They just wanted, I had a super chat goal of X amount of dollars, and if we reach that amount, I would take my lady on a date to the casino. So that's kind of what happened. I took my girl out on a date to the casino. The only way to see that, though, is on our members-only Discord, which the only way to get access to that is to be a member, such as Lilith. So we have a couple members in here now, though. I think we're working our way up to like 4 members now. So we're just getting started here, but much appreciated to everybody that's hanging out. So Gray says, did I profit at the casino? No, we didn't. We didn't lose that much, though. But I revealed how much we lost by on the members-only Discord. But we didn't lose that much. We came with, we basically came with what we brought. We had some really good bonuses, though. My girl and I really like the slot machines. And then we also gotten into roulette recently. So we had a lot of fun on the roulette table. Yes, like Lilith said, we also just have a Discord where you can just chill out and hang out. So you don't have to be a member to get access to the members only Discord. But if you want access to certain perks and little details, that's what the members only is for. Daniel says, I saw a video of y'all winning 15K. Was that you guys? That was us, but it wasn't on Friday night. That was like 2 years ago, to be honest. My girl and I won like $16,700 on the slot machines in New Orleans. So that's where we were when we did that one. It was New Orleans, but that was a good win. That was on 75-cent bets too. And get this, that was our third spin, first night there. So not only did we just walk in to the casino, we hit the grand jackpot in 3 spins on the cheapest spin you could have. So most profit that could be made got made that night. And then we had some fun that night. We didn't really spend any. I got it most in the check. I got $1,000 in cash, and then I got the rest on a check so I could get out of there with some money. That way I had $1,000 cash we could kind of play with. We didn't end up spending it at the casino. We know when to walk away. So, but it was crazy. After we won that amount, yeah. I don't think we'll have a bonus like that until next time we go, right? Got to speak it and manifest it. Positive vibes. So, next time we go, we're going to catch another dub like that. That's what I'm saying. Hey, much appreciated, Daniel. Heck yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, I got $1,000 in cash and the rest on a check because we were in New Orleans and I didn't want to be walking out of the casino in a foreign city with all that cash. So I said, could you put it on a check? And then every night I was checking the suitcase. I was like, this is real, right? This is real. We didn't believe it. So I need to flip these burgers though because I've been letting this one cook. So give me 1 second. About time to flip these bad boys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're looking right now. We're looking right now. Did a crowd form all around us? Honestly, we weren't believing it at first. Believe it or not, me and my girlfriend are really big manifestors. So we believe in manifestation over pretty much everything. But point being, we're really big on manifesting. And 3 weeks before that trip, we knew we were going to the casino. So we started manifesting how much we wanted to win. And that was $15,000. We kept saying we were going to win $15,000. You believe it, you make it happen. So we manifested $15K. Ended up being a little bit more. After taxes, it was right around $15K. But a crowd did form because we didn't believe it once it happened because we manifested it. And we were like, no way, man. So a crowd started forming around us and congratulating us before we actually realized. Before it set in, like we knew we had won, but you know what I mean? Before it set in, so it was crazy. It was a crazy night. Rodney says, what's for dinner? We got burgers on the stove right here. I don't know if I can show you over there. They're cooking on the pan right here. And then we are going to do something next. Our power washing sign's worth all the money for the business, Soccer. I appreciate you popping in. Honestly, the yard signs are really expensive, so if they're going to get taken right away, sometimes they're not worth it, but you can get jobs off of them. I've gotten like 4 jobs off of 1 yard sign before, and 1 yard sign costs, you usually can't buy them by 1, but basically it paid for the rest of the yard sign. So I think if you have the right spots to put them out, then yeah. But sometimes code enforcement comes by and just pulls them the next day and they don't get their money's worth. So it's hit or miss on the yard signs. Mommy's on her way home. Yeah, go see. She's about to pull in and he can tell. He starts to get antsy when she's about to pull in. I swear he can like feel that she's almost here. I'm manifesting I get a good 8 hours of sleep tonight. That's a good manifestation goal right there, brother. I manifested that I was going to get a super chat the other day, and I got a super chat. So I honestly believe in the manifestation thing. I think that quantum entanglement is real, and I think that if enough people in their brain are thinking about something, like we are giving out energy at all times, whether it's me through the screen to y'all or y'all back to me through the chat. So I think that the energy levels are out there, and if you can dial in the right energy waves, I think some things do align. And so that's kind of how I feel about the whole entanglement manifestation thing. I think sometimes stuff is already set into action and you just have to catch that wave. You know what I'm saying? So if you set yourself on that wave and then that thing is on that wave, y'all might match up at the same time and hit it. You know, that's kind of my opinion on that. I'm not looking for any houses, Rodney. That was just for fun last night, brother. We're just hanging out. Okay. Zucchinis are done. Hello, baby. Hi. My girl just got home. Like I said, if y'all want to see her or you want a Q&A with her, $5 super chats for $25 and you can get a Q&A with my lady. And she doesn't look like this. This isn't my girlfriend. These are my pot stickers. But Lauren is home. Dinner is almost ready. I need to turn this off. I think the burger should be done. I want to check the other side, to be honest.
Cheese on?
Oh, shoot. I forgot cheese on the burgers. I gotta hurry. Let me pull these zucchinis too. They're done. The zooks are done. This is what we're looking like zucchini-wise. Looks nice and nice. Let me put these on over here. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate everybody popping in. You can pop in. They're not, I just told them a super chat for Q&A. So she can say hi. I'll let her say hi to y'all. But we're doing some burgers on the stove right now. I ain't lying. Keep saying soy sauce on the zucchinis after. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Is that an Irish thing? Aren't you Irish? I'm just playing. My girl likes some soy sauce though.
Would be probably good.
You work night shift, so you go to bed at 5:30 every night. You've not slept dark hours in months. Sleep call. Hey, well, whenever you're on and you see me on, you pop in here and feel free to hang out. My girl just made it home. She is tired, I'm sure. She's been working all day. So.
I am tired.
Much appreciated to everybody that has popped in and been hanging out tonight. We've just been vibing. We're about to
Hi, Lilith.
Yeah, Lilith's in here. She's always in here holding it down for the chat. Let me take these off the stove though. Ouch.
Pieces of cheese. They like broke in half when I picked them up. This one fell on the floor. Might catch me lurking. Don't be lurking. Chirp in the chat. What was the peak and pit of my day? Let me throw this away. I'll be right back.
Oh no. No. My cheese.
Roscoe did not like that. I threw that away. He definitely wanted to eat it. The peak of my day was my grandparents and my aunt and my cousin came to see my show, so that was fun. I got to see them afterwards. Roscoe's crying because he wants more attention. Come here. I'll pet you over here. Come on. And I had a pretty good day. I don't really know what the pit of my day would be. Do you want to go potty? All right, I'll be right back. And Dustin's going to tell you what the peak of his day was.
The peak of my day.
You coming home?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but... Hold on, y'all. You see me struggling over here? I cannot find a placement for this dang pan. I am getting pissed over here because I can't find room for it.
The zucchini.
Okay. There we go. Might catch you lurking. Heck yeah. What was the peak of our day? I don't know. That ecom guy came in and he clearly knew a lot about business and gave me some good ideas when it came to some content that I can put out and stuff I can talk about when it comes to doing the vertical lives and stuff. And he joined the Discord, so definitely somebody I wanted to bounce some ideas off of. So I think the peak of my day was him coming in with some strong donos and supporting small business, because I think it helps me really solidify the fact that I know I'm on the right path with this type of content creation. So I think that was the peak of my day today. Otherwise, maybe quoting a job this morning that'll make us some money because business has been kind of slow. What about y'all? Anybody got a peak? What was everybody's peak on the day? Put it on floor, 5-minute rule. I Ain't Lying says, brother, you doing fine? Okay, I'm gonna let these burgers rest for a minute. What I'm gonna do is get these Zooks served up on some plates. She's got the dog outside right now. Gray going from 5-second to 5-minute. At least you're not picky. Soccer Stud asks how many houses I get a week. Not many, to be honest. I don't get that many houses a week. I mostly do like work orders. I do 2-order pressure washing basically. So as the work orders come through, I do them. But it just depends on the week on how many clients want their properties cleaned, and I piggyback that with larger commercial jobs. So I don't do too many like individual homeowner resident clients. So I don't have many individual clients. Usually it's dealing with HOA notices on a as needed basis. If you could do one job a day a week, that would be really nice, and that'd be decent money for you, brother, if you're just starting out. But it is hard to build up that amount of clientele, especially when it comes to pressure washing. Daniel says, peak is my son learned to swim finally. No way. And you freshly detailed the Lambo. Let's go. Congrats on your son being able to swim. You know, I have a friend that cannot swim, and she is... Oh, shoot. I need to toast the buns. I gotta toast the buns, y'all. I forgot about toasting the buns. But yeah, we have a friend who is 28 years old, and she lives in Florida and still can't swim. Isn't that crazy, though? I feel like living in Florida, you have to know how to swim. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Okay, these are the buns that we are going to be toasting. I burnt them last night, and I had to cut the crusties off of Lauren's burger. Basically, I toasted them a little too much, and I had to cut it off, but that's okay. I'm going to try again tonight, and hopefully I'll do better.
By toasted a little too much, he means he burned it black. It was the same color as this.
Has she seen snow? Are y'all playing Q&A for free? I think y'all are playing Q&A for free. This was supposed to be 5 super chats for $5 each to be able to get a Q&A with my lady. Yeah, what Gray said, yep, exactly. You basically want to do almost free work or discounted work so you can get some before and after photos, use them on your social media. If you missed my live earlier, Stalker, you're actually kind of popping into one that's more about our day-to-day life, and I'm just doing the dishes and cooking right now. But I do have some valuable live streams that I do provide some more behind the scenes on how to conduct business and get business. And a good way to get started is what Gray said, which is basically some free work for whether it's friends or family or some sort of way to get your foot in the door, whether you're trading reviews or before and after photos for doing the work. So once you've kind of got your foot in the door, it's a lot easier to build the clientele. But if you're just starting out doing work, free work or cheap work, so that you can get some social media photos and advertising photos, basically before and afters, so you can prove that you do quality work. That's the main point. Okay, I'm about to put these buns in here. Let me not burn them, so y'all remind me. Okay. Let me get a plate. All right. Pull how many Gymshark outfit Dustin has. My girl and I went on a spree a couple years ago. Honestly, it was right around when we went at the casino. Steve-O says I got nice buns. Thank you, Steve-O. Steve-O's our newest member in the chat, so shout out to Steve-O, baby.
Shout out, Steve-O!
I was, Steve-O got a free shout out. See, if you become a member, you get a shout out from my girl personally. But yeah, much love to Steve-O. He's been supporting all day today. But yeah, Soccer Stud, I had a live stream earlier today. I don't know if it's still on my stream or on my channel. Sometimes I unlist them or I put them behind a membership, members only thing. But we were talking about that specific topic earlier of how to kind of gain clientele from the get-go and starting with family and friends and word of mouth and all that. So it's a good live stream to listen to, but I plan on talking about that topic multiple times through multiple lives. So as long as you just hang out and chill throughout different times, you'll find that some of your questions get answered, especially with the streams when I'm on my desktop, because those are more for that. No! He burnt the buns again! Okay, this ain't that bad this time though, right? We're good with these. These are perfect, right? Everybody can agree. They're not burnt. They're just golden crispy. We're gonna go with that. They were black last night, so this is better than that. But I still kind of toasted them a little long. Extra flavor, extra texture, exactly. Okay, so we need ketchup. And then I think we're about ready. I gotta serve up the Zooks. Daniel says he was on a flight with a guy that won $400K in 1998 lottery. I wonder if he still's got any money or if he let that money make money for him or how that all worked. I'd be interested to know if he still got a penny. Sorry.
It's doggy dinner time, but we have to hide his medicine in it. He likes it. He likes his Apoquel. He just doesn't like the word medicine.
Yeah, he's a smart dog. He knows what the words are, so if we
He associates with a treat though, or getting fed, so he likes the word Apoquel. So shout out to anybody that has a dog with allergies and has to take a daily Apoquel. It's basically like a Claritin or Zyrtec for dogs, but much more expensive. No, not in cheese. Literally, we literally just put it in his food, and I give it a little shake. It's not wanting to hide today. There we go. Push it down a little bit. That's literally it.
He's a good boy. He'll just eat it. Well, I don't know if he just doesn't notice it or what, but he'll just eat it. So, yeah, we tried everything with him. See, one of his things, his allergies, is a food allergy. So we've had to basically cut out everything that isn't dog food. So he doesn't get any treats anymore, and he doesn't get any human food to see if that helps with his allergies. Okay.
How's it going, everybody? Yeah, poor dude. Feel bad for him, but he is expensive as well, so poor us for having to pay for it. You used to crush the pills up and roll them in ham. Yeah, we can't give him belly meat. It's a lot of like, not shaming you if you do that. That's a totally fair way to give your dogs medicine, but it's a lot of sodium for him too, and I want Roscoe to live for a long time, so I'm trying to keep his sodium levels lower. Yeah, we're talking about the dog.
Yeah, not me.
We're talking about the dog, Roscoe. Yeah, exactly. I had a dog that was allergic to grass. He couldn't go outside. That's Roscoe. So that's why we give him the medicine, because it's like, he's a dog. We can't let him not play in the backyard and run around and have fun. That's his favorite thing, is to play fetch in the backyard. Your dog lived to 22. He was like a tiger shark. Ate anything, never needed the vets, and just kept going until we put him down. That's awesome.
Let me guess, he was a tiny little pee-pee dog.
I know, either a tiny little pee-pee dog or like just like a farm dog. Roscoe is a golden retriever, so. Our ketchup bottle is like has a mind of its own.
Here, hold this. I'll
So
show 'em.
it'll
Watch this ketchup bottle. This is one squirt. Y'all are gonna witness one squirt of ketchup
It,
on
like-
this burger. But
it doesn't squirt when you press it, but then you let go and it like sprays everywhere.
I have to like throttle it. Hold on. Ah! It just shoots out too much. I don't want that much ketchup.
Jack Russell purebred, yeah, exactly. A little guy.
Show the chat what everything so it's done.
We have a burger, no toppings,
Yeah.
ketchup. We, like you said, I heard him tell the chat earlier. We used our last spinach for the burgers yesterday, and then it was needed to be thrown out. But we have some spinach. I mean, a burger and some zucchini. Steve-O, $5.
Steve-O, let's go, brother.
Thank you.
Big W's in the chat. Can I get some big W's in the chat for Steve-O? I've been talking too long. He's been supporting all day, and he's a new member in the
The burger
channel,
does
so-
look delicious, and thank you to my man for cooking dinner.
Yeah, look at me being a good boyfriend. Thank y'all for supporting though, because it
Yeah,
helps
thank you,
us doing this.
Steve-O. No
Yeah.
taters. We're trying to keep low on the carbs. We're about to go on a cruise, and we're gonna be in our bathing suits for 4 days. So we wanna look nice.
One of
Trying
our
to-
things we did this year was cut out French fries.
Yeah.
So we've tried to be really good about cutting out like potato in general. So, but we should have some sort of starch. You're not wrong,
Yeah, we have the bun.
or carb, I should say. What? Well, he got
No.
a piece of human food.
No, he's chewing his food
Oh,
still.
never mind.
Sometimes, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys know with dogs. He comes back and he's still got a piece in his mouth that he hasn't even started chewing yet.
Mickey Mouse is back.
Let
What's
him
going on?
cook.
Yeah, let him cook.
You know what's funny is we were literally watching the stream when that, like,
I
was
told him
first.
already.
Yeah, was first. The bacon.
The
and
original,
pancakes.
the originator of the meme. Okay.
That was a funny stream too, cause he, like, if you've ever watched his streams, he's talks a million miles an hour, and he is tripping over his words, telling people about getting the pan hot, and the pan was cold when he put the bacon in, and the chat was going crazy. It was funny.
Should talk about XQC if y'all don't know.
Yeah, XQC. Sorry. You need to cut out some stuff. Yeah, we honestly, I started it a couple years ago, and Dustin's hopped on with me. But every yes, W Steve.
Yes, big W, Steve. Much
Every
appreciated.
New Year's, instead of like making a New Year's resolution, because you always try to make too many things or make it like unreachable, we try to just cut bad food out. Like we did soda, we did candy. One year we did chips. We eat chips sometimes now, but the thing is, after you cut it out, when you go back to being able or allowing yourself to eat it again, you never really want it like as much as you had it before, because you went so long without it, you like feel how bad it is when you eat it now. Lowering your body fat gets so much harder as you get older. Yeah, so if we can establish more healthy habits now, the better we'll be
He wants
long
you
term.
to pick a question out of the chat for him.
Pick a question. Do you have a question, or you want me to pick somebody else's question? Thanks, I ain't lying.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I Ain't Lion's been in here 2 nights in a row. I think you popped in here.
Hey,
so I appreciate
Casper.
you popping back in. What's going on, Keith? Appreciate you popping in. What's on?
Roscoe, relax.
What's up, Casper? Yeah, usually we wrap it up right around here once I finish dinner and we could go eat it. But Steve-O just dropped a dono in the chat, so we'll at least answer one more question for my lady. So whoever wants to ask a decent question, be a decent human being, ask a good question that you can get a good response from. What I'm trying to say is don't be vulgar. But yeah, ask my lady a
Be
question.
PG,
Steve-O
a
went
PG
ahead and
question.
donated, so I'll let y'all do a little Q&A. You can ask her about me.
Can you tell
Oh, there
us
you go.
about your shows you do?
That's a good one.
Sure. All right, brother. That's a daily. So I just quit my job teaching at this theater, but I was teaching and choreographing and sometimes doing shows. And I honestly, this is my first show since, like, on stage since last spring. So it's been almost a year since I was on stage, but I do musical theater, so I'm singing, dancing, and acting all together. In this show, I jump rope and sing at the same time, so that's a little extra level, a little crazier. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it.
Some shows you've been in.
The show I was in last spring was Rent, and I've also done A Chorus Line. But between shows when I'm not on stage, I do a lot of choreographing. So I choreographed Newsies Junior, Cinderella Junior. I assisted choreography with Grease and A Christmas Carol, White Christmas, a bunch of stuff. So
Legally Blonde.
yeah, and the show I'm in right now, I did assist with the choreography as well. Legally Blonde.
Hey, this chat ain't for you then, brother. Oh, she put you in timeout. You've been
Come back
a bad
tomorrow.
boy.
Would I prefer teaching or being the one on stage? Honestly, it's such a hard question because it's so different. When I'm behind the scenes, my job is done. Once the curtain goes up opening night, I get to take a step back and just move on to the next thing or like enjoy what's on stage. But being in the show, that's not the case. Obviously, you're on stage and putting the work until the final curtain closes. So it depends like what's going on in our lives or what else I have going on, what I want at that time of the year. It's just such a hard profession. You kind of have to do more than one thing to make a living doing it, though. That's the tough part. How do I overcome stage fright? I honestly don't get like too nervous anymore. You get like a little bit jittery or like excited like right before the curtain comes up, but as soon as like the first audience interaction happens, you kind of settle in and kind of know like what you're in for the night and how the audience is going to react. Because like the show I'm in right now, like there's a couple jokes, like there's a song called Gay or European to see if the person accusing my character of murder, he ends up saying that he and I are in a relationship and they prove that wrong because he's gay and European. That's like the punchline of the song. So there's jokes like that. You can kind of tell how the audience is going to react to that based off like the first few jokes in the show, and then every nerve and everything else kind of settles away. Honestly, I watched Star Wars, the original movies, when I was like a kid with my family, but I haven't seen any of the new stuff, and I could not answer that question, honestly. I could pick a random one, but I don't really know. Did I know this is what I wanted to do since I was young? Steve-O said, good job. All y'all enjoyed your time together. Enjoy the burgers. Everyone be good. Good night. Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you again for donating the $5. I know I'm like slow answering these questions, but I'm like so brain dead after being on stage and being like on for so long. I kind of like, my brain wants to turn off once it's all over. But I appreciate your $5, and getting to answer these questions is a lot of fun. Red Headliner said, just got here. Was the live earlier though? Am I too late to get a burger? We just finished the burgers and we're about to get off in just a minute. Steve-O donated $5. Thank you, Steve-O, one more time. Thank you, Steve-O. We got the $5 from Steve-O to answer a couple questions. So I was just talking about performing on stage right now. But once Dustin gets back, we are going to wrap this thing up and turn it off so we can eat our food and go watch a show. My zucchini's getting cold. I like to eat my food while it's hot. Sunday fun day tomorrow. I also have a show tomorrow, so we are having a pool party with the cast after the show tomorrow. So afterwards, we're getting lunch with Dustin's mom, and then I'll go to the pool party. So that'll be a Sunday fun day, but need a Sunday work day before I can Sunday fun day. Any last questions before Dustin comes back? I don't know if he's on the computer and he can hear me or not, but oh, there he is. Do I like all my coworkers? Well, I just quit the academy portion of my job, so I do love all my coworkers now. And all my coworkers, like my cast, my fellow castmates in this show, they're all amazing. So I'm having a really good time with that.
Okay. With that being said, that was a little Q&A. We didn't raise quite enough to get a full one, but she answered some of y'all's questions, and we enjoyed ourselves tonight. So I appreciate everybody that popped in here tonight. We had a good turnout for Dustin Does the Dish Turns Into Dinner and an interview with my chick. So much appreciated to her answering some of y'all's questions so you can get a little bit more info on who she is and how she works and what she does. And she's also going to be on the channel a lot more, so you'll see her more. So the more you'll get to know her. So I appreciate y'all asking some good questions and kind of feeling out my lady and being able to see that
Roscoe,
she's a
stop.
good chick. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
That's why I do all these
Don't
dishes
worry.
and all the dinner all the time. You see? Oh, big W!
Daniel, thank
Heck yeah.
you.
Thank you, Daniel. Another $1.99. My man
you,
is
brother.
supporting. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you popping in all the time and giving input and feedback. You've been seeing me do this
Steve-O, Daniel, thank you.
from the get-go, so I really appreciate you, Daniel. And shout out to Steve-O, our newest
Good night,
member.
Lilith.
And a couple other people have been in here for a long time, so
Get yourself a new ketchup bottle.
yeah.
Thank you, brother.
We will. With that donation, I will be buying a brand new bottle of ketchup.
That's
so
funny.
appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Monday. So
We're gonna go eat this
hey, Benny, you have a good
delicious
night.
dinner.
Okay, Benny, take it easy. Y'all have a good night. Peace,
Good
y'all.
night.